They lose this game, their playoffs, the chances of winning division is over. The chance of them going to the playoffs are over because the likelihood of the Cowboys losing 3 of their last 4, you winning 3 of your last 4. But even if that were to happen, Skip, if you lose to the Cowboys, they beat you head-to-head twice. So they win the division, and you're not going to the playoffs as a wild card.
Fatality. Brutality. Flawless victory.
Winning, you're in. This is what we wanted to see. This is it. It's been the storyline all season. Can Cousins win a big game? Can he win? Cousins, win a game.
Trakes, go ahead and say it. This is what you got.
This is why we pay you.
Oh, no, 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 no.
E-A-T-L-E-S, Eagles!
Vikings fans, Vikings fans, Vikings fans, Vikings fans. When are y'all gonna learn that this chant that you so happily chant every single time during your pregame or whenever it is you play, because I really don't know when you play. Pretty sure it's pregame. That chant died. That chant is no longer a valid chant. It is over. You want to know why? Because last year, when you brought your little band hooligans, well, yeah, let's go to Philadelphia. Oh, yeah, look, there's the Rocky statue. I have an idea. Why don't we do the skull chant here? Because we hate the Philadelphia Eagles. We hate them. So we're going to do the skull chant in front of the Rocky statue. Because destiny tells us that we're going to be the first team to host a Super Bowl in their own stadium. So what did y'all do? You went into the Rocky statue. You scolded out. Scolded out. What happened 5.5 hours later? That's an estimated time. I'm not sure that was the actual time frame from the skull chant to the end of the most beautiful performance by Nick Foles so far in that playoff run. 38-7. 38-7. And I got great news for you, though. That's when your old chant died. But your new chant and your current chant, that's where it was born. And you want to know what that chant is? All right, I'll teach it to you. Here we go. Oh, wait. I got to do it the right way. Hold, please. Let me mute this for a second. I don't want you to hear all those stupid commercials that YouTube decides to play. Yeah, because I don't want to spend $10 extra a month on YouTube Red, which eliminates the commercials. Well, I will back when Cobra Kai is back. But other than that, 1 second. Here we go. Here it comes. Ready? I'll teach. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? 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 Foles! 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 Foles. 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 You all get the hint, right? It's Foles. It's Foles. That's all you guys got to say. That's really it. I don't understand why is that so hard for you guys. You know what I mean? It's one word. I don't understand why you guys can't learn it. So when you all are on your social media pages, I just need you to type in whatever comment you want and just replace skull with Foles. I interrupt my video because I always have a cardinal rule. Say, if I'm going to insult somebody, do it right. Apparently, in my original clip, I did not account for mirror imaging. So, actually, I thought I did, but when it came out in the original video, anyways, the point is, it was supposed to say, Foles. That's what you Vikings fans got to type, not the other way around. It is what it is, guys. I'm sorry, but there it is. Vikings fans, just type in the word Foles at the end of any comment you make from this point on in the future. For that is your chance. It is no longer Skulls. It is Foles. Okay? So please do that, my dear Viking fans. Foles. 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 However many times you want it. Because we ruined your life. That being said, and after I straighten up my beanie, I return you back to your normal viewing of my reaction to this great victory and great start for an Eagles playoff run. All you got to do. And if I sound really stuffy, guys, I want to apologize ahead of time. I'm getting over a cold. Everybody at work was sick, so unfortunately, I got sick too. But I'm getting over it. Oh, they're popping the fireworks. It's almost New Year. It is New Year's Eve, folks, so excuse me. But yes, Minnesota Vikings. You said you were one play away from reaching the Super Bowl, and you paid that man $84 million. And what does he do in the one game you were supposed to win? The one game that would allow you to be in contention for your destiny. What does he do? Chokes. He choked. Oh, man. At the beginning, I think I said that Kirk Cousins was an upgrade of Case Keenum. Case Keenum won important games. Kirk Cousins did not. I'll leave it all to y'all as to how you want to interpret that. But, once again, Vikings fans, what am I getting to with all of this? With me replacing your old chant with what your new chant's supposed to be, what am I getting to? That once again, you're denied your destiny by a group of individuals who, after a struggling season, an almost impossible season, decimated by injuries, uncertainty, bad coaching, bad play calling, Super Bowl hungover, whatever you want to call it, not only win their game, but somehow made it into the playoffs and took your place in the playoffs. Now I get it. We didn't automatically. It's not like we did it directly. No, we had a little help. But it must pain you that once again you're denied the ability to achieve greatness by the same team that took that possibility away from you last year. My beloved Philadelphia Eagles. My beloved Philadelphia Eagles took that away from you. Oh, Lord, what a glorious day it was yesterday. To see you lose after you defeated us at home earlier in the season. Well played. Well played. You came to play, you won, and we were praying that your rival basically did our dirty work, and they did. At their own peril. But, yeah, we're in the playoffs, folks. Courtesy of the Chicago Bears. I'm just glad Minnesota's out again. I can't stand you Minnesota fans. Especially after last year. So, Foles, suckers. Anyways, what a great game yesterday by the Philadelphia Eagles. Now I get it. We played a beat-up Redskins. We played against their fourth-string quarterback. I thought Bud Fumble was going to be at the helm. I guess I was wrong on that. I even forgot that guy's name already. But we did what we had to do. Nick Foles, 28 of 33, 221 yards, 2 tubs, and 1 interception. Nate Sudfeld came in for 22. His only pass of the game, 22 yards, and it was a touchdown, I believe, to Nelson Aguilar. Efficiency at its finest, folks. And the reason I didn't do the video yesterday, one, I was still fighting the cold, and number 2, I was waiting to see what the reports of Nick Foles were going to be today, because as many of you Eagles fans I saw yesterday, he took another shot at the ribs. He exited the game. They said it was bruised ribs. They said they're going to do an MRI and they're going to take x-rays. And as of today, it's confirmed it was bruised ribs. And he will be playing on Sunday against the Bears. So yes, the Eagles will be playing this Sunday at 1:45 Pacific, 4:45 Eastern. So we can't wait. But great day, man. The domination at its finest. We rushed for 131 yards. Most of those were divided between Wendell Smallwood and Josh Adams. Wendell Smallwood, 12 carries for 53, and Josh Adams, 11 carries for 50 yards. And man, I'm just going on offense right now, but this time of possession is ridiculous. Yeah, I know I did a little nag on Facebook. I said, yeah, we're holding the ball for like almost half the game, and we only got 10 points to score. It's just me being nagging at the small things, because, you're holding the ball for almost, well, I'll tell you what we held it for, but at that time, I think it was 36 minutes, and we only had 10 points on the board. It's just, you figure those kind of minutes will, like, translate to a blowout. You know what I mean? But this time of possession is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Eagles held the ball for 43 minutes and 19 seconds. To the Redskins, 16 minutes and 41 seconds. Man, you hear that, that's like blowout. You know what I mean? But it really wasn't like that. There was just long drives. I mean, I remember I went to the bathroom, did my business, came back, and they were still doing the same drive. Actually, let me correct that. I went to the bathroom, did my business, grabbed some water, sat back, positioned myself, and that drive was still going on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. It was crazy. But this drive, are you kidding me? You're kidding me. 11 minutes, 49-second drive. That's like 90% of the quarter. 19 plays, 3 first downs, and a 4th down conversion that ended in a 2-yard touchdown by Alshon Jeffrey. Are you freaking kidding me? That is insane. That's ridiculous. And I guess there was another one that was like 8 minutes long. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it was like 8 minutes long and like a 13-play drive. And I think that ended in an Aguilar touchdown. But these drives were insane yesterday. And let's get to the defense. Fletcher Cox, 3 freaking sacks. I get it. We were playing an unimpressive Redskins team, but we did what we had to do. We destroyed these guys, and then Michael Bennett had 1 sack, and then Russell Douglas had 1 interception. We did what we had to do. We put pressure all game. I forgot his name. Josh Johnson? I forgot his name. I really don't care. You know why I wasn't even paying attention to my game a lot, because for some reason I already knew we were going to win that game. I was paying attention to more of the 49ers game and the Bears game. And the reason I was paying attention more to the 49ers game is because I was under the assumption that if the 49ers would keep the the Rams busy, right? Meaning they would at least put up a fight. They would force the Bears to play. And the freaking Rams got up to a 21-point lead. Was it? Yeah, because they had a 21-point lead, 18-point lead, because it was 21-3, excuse me. They scored 21 points. It was halftime. I'm like, great. Great. The Bears are going to see the score, and now they have nothing to play for. And in's going to come in Josh Daniels. And honestly, I was like, and there lies the possibility that the Vikings may win that game. And don't get me wrong, the Bears were doing their thing. I think they were up by 10 at the half. I think it was 10-3 or 7-0. I forgot. Like I said, I was watching too many games. But I think I'm going to say 10-3 by the half. 10-3. And I said, oh, crap. It's only a 7-point lead. And in's going to come in Chase Daniels. And who knows what's going to happen. But the third quarter came along, and they just played their starters the entire game, which was good for us. Which is good for us Eagles fans, you know, because thanks to the Bears, like I said, we're in the playoffs. If we had been Minnesota earlier in the season, all we had to do was beat the Redskins, and we were in. Had everything else, you know, played out like the way it did, you know, but. We're in. We can't complain. We're in. Look, I'm not perfect. I'm not the perfect fan. I remember doing the New York Giants game. I said pretty much season over. You're up 19-0. Your team hasn't shown you or proven anything that say they could do a comeback. In any case, at the time, they've shown you they can blow leads. So, what was I supposed to say? But they proved me wrong. And then they challenged my beliefs again after that Dallas game. It's like, man, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I honest. And they were saying, well, you still have a small chance. You have to win out, and you're gonna need some help. So we won out, and the Bears gave us the help, and we're in. And honestly, lesson learned. It's not over till it's over. We learn something new every season. It's not over till it's over. And the Bears are who we thought they were. The Bears are who we thought they were. They were the leaders of the division for a reason. They're the reason why they won their division. They are who we thought they were. And the Vikings let them off the hook. So if you want to crown them, they crown them. But they are who we thought they were. And now they're in the playoffs. And so are we. But, yeah, it's just good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm excited. Of course, right? We're all excited. But, you know, one thing that bugs me to get the reactions from Skip Bayless that I wanted, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care his freaking Cowboys, right? But all these Eagles haters who said we were going to be out, we're still here. We ain't gone. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I don't think so. So, we got the Chicago Bears. Khalil Mack. Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, man, I love this matchup. Because our defense versus their offense, it's going to be a defensive game, really. Because I'm not really afraid of their offense. I'm more afraid of their defense. Because the defense has been spectacular all year long. You got to give credit where credit is due. But if Nick Foles, assuming that he's healthy by Friday, because honestly, I don't trust this medical staff. I know they cleared him today, but we've seen what's happened throughout the entire season. So, oh man, if Nick Foles is cleared by Friday saying that he only got bruised ribs and he's on his way to full recovery, then, I'm just going to have to believe it at that point, because anything else will probably be revealed afterward, like always, right? But yep, Mitchell Trubisky, he's been decent, but he hasn't had the experience that my Philadelphia Eagles have had, especially with these players who were challenged because of injuries, and they were challenged to step up. They were challenged last year. They've been in this spot before. I just think that experience is too much for them to just go in there and lose that game. You know, I'm not saying they're going to win, but I'm just saying there's a strong possibility they can pull it off. I'm just saying, honestly, based on experience and based on what this team has seen before, has experienced before. And if we get Wallace back, oh, y'all forgot about Wallace, didn't you? If we get Wallace back, oh, Molly into. That's another deep threat for our number 9. Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles. Yes, that's another weapon for him. I can only see Alshon Jeffrey on the right side, Mike Wallace on the left side, Josh Adams at running back, either Golden Tate or Nelson Aguilar in the slot. Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, and Nick Foles, who, unlike our franchise quarterback Carson Wentz, spreads the ball. And I already explained to you why Carson Wentz wasn't spraying the ball or why he was just homed in on Zach Ertz. I'm not going to get into that again. But right now, my boy Nick Foles, he's spraying the ball. So if he can spread the ball, y'all saw what he did with Torrey Smith last year in the playoffs. So, yep, that should be good. That should be good. But yeah, I'm just happy that my Philadelphia Eagles are in the playoffs again and are still have the opportunity to defend their title. That's all I want, really. Whether they make the Super Bowl or not, reaching the playoffs, and it just shows this team's determined to not give up. And this season just won't die. I mean, literally, we were like at the cusp of just like that vanishing and being on that. You know how Fox Sports has those eliminated banners and shows your teams like eliminated, and they go whatever that sound effect is. Yeah, well, we don't have ours yet. Whether we will remains to be seen. We have to wait till Sunday, right? But I like our chances. Well, I'm not saying we're gonna win. I just said I like our chances. And if we win, we go to New Orleans, and that's another conversation for a later time because that's still a big if. Right now, I'm focusing on the Bears. But I just want to thank you, Nick Foles, and thank you, Doug Peterson, for just simplifying your game strategy, running the ball. I mean, the proof is there. You run the ball, you're winning games. I mean, I don't know why you didn't start this at the beginning of the season, but that's the then and then, and this is the here and now. So we'll see. But I'm liking it. A bunch of haters don't. And I don't care. I really do not care that you do not like that we are in the playoffs. And because it's just their thing. Nobody likes us, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes us. So, in honor of us not being liked, I'll just leave you all with this. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care what we're feeling, no one likes us, we don't care, no one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care, what we're feeling, no one likes us, we don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, for a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Couldn't be louder because my voice will not allow me to do it. So if it was not energetic I really don't care. I'm sick. I'm gonna have the cold. But no one likes us and we don't care. All I care is that we're in the playoffs. So with that being said, everybody, we shall wait till Sunday. But like always, fly Eagles fly. Go Birds, Chicago, we're coming for you.